Imagine this scenario. It is 2 o'clock in the morning. A severe winter storm has been hammering your region for hours. Suddenly, the hum of the refrigerator stops. The streetlights vanish. The silence is instant. You are now in a total blackout. For the first hour, it feels like an adventure. You find flashlights. You light candles. But as the hours stretch into days, the temperature inside your home begins to match the freezing temperature outside. Your instinct is to survive. You want to stay warm and protect your family. But here is the terrifying truth. The things you do to feel safe in the first 24 hours are often the exact things that will kill you. Statistically, the grid going down isn't what claims the most lives. It is the survival errors people make inside their own homes. There is one specific mistake number 1 on our list, that kills more people during storms than the wind and snow combined. It is silent, odorless, and if you make this error, you won't even wake up to realize it. In this video, we're breaking down the 5 most deadly mistakes during a power outage. We will cover the physics of carbon monoxide, the specific food safety rules you must follow, and why plugging your electronics back in too soon can destroy them instantly. Number sign. Mistake number 1, improper generator use side. Let's start with the deadliest error, improper generator use. When the power dies, a portable generator feels like a miracle. It brings the lights back. It runs the heater, but it produces a lethal byproduct, carbon monoxide. Every year, emergency rooms flood with families poisoned in their sleep. Between 2011 and 2021, generators caused 770 deaths from carbon monoxide poisoning. That is about 85 deaths per year. The mistake is assuming that some ventilation is enough. People think, I'll run it in the garage with the door cracked, or I'll put it on the porch. This is a fatal miscalculation. Carbon monoxide, or CO, accumulates rapidly. If you run a generator in an attached garage, the wind can push that gas right back into your home, through door seals or vents. The physiology of co-poisoning is dangerous because it is subtle. It binds to your red blood cells tightly, suffocating you from the inside. You don't choke or cough. You just get a mild headache, feel dizzy, and then incredibly tired. You lie down to nap thinking you'll feel better later. You never wake up. The rule is absolute. Generators must be at least 20 feet away from your house. Never in a garage, never in a basement, and never near an open window. If you don't have a battery-operated co-detector, get one immediately. Number 7. Mistake number 2, using gas stoves or ovens for heat. This brings us to the second mistake, which happens when the cold truly sets in. When the furnace dies, your house loses heat. Panic sets in. You look at your gas stove or oven and think, I can just turn it on, open the door, and heat the kitchen. This is the heat trap. Using a gas oven for heating is a disaster for 2 reasons. First, carbon monoxide again. Gas ovens are not designed to run at high temperatures. With the door open for hours, the combustion isn't clean enough, filling your kitchen with toxins. Second is oxygen depletion. Fire consumes oxygen. If you have sealed your house with tape and towels to keep the cold out and then run a gas flame, you consume the air you need to breathe. As oxygen drops, the flame burns less efficiently, producing even more toxins. Never use a stove, charcoal grill, or propane camping stove indoors. https://www.safetyandhealthmagazine.com/articles/25208-deaths. Linked to carbon monoxide. From heaters and generators continue to climb report. If you need heat, rely on passive insulation. Close, unused rooms. Set up a tent inside your living room to trap body heat and wear layers. Do not burn fuel inside a sealed box. Mistake number 3, candles SETI. Mistake number 3 seems innocent, the use of candles. We've used candles for centuries, but in a modern blackout, they are a statistical nightmare. The National Fire Protection Association reports that fatal house fires spike during outages because people light candles and forget them, or fall asleep from exhaustion while they burn. But there is one specific scenario that is even worse. Imagine you smell gas. Maybe a pilot light went out, or a pipe ruptured during the storm. You can't see, so you light a candle to investigate the smell. It sounds foolish, but it happens every year. An open flame in a gas leak scenario is an explosion waiting to happen. There is no excuse to use candles today. LED technology is superior. A single LED lantern runs for 30 days on batteries. Glow sticks are safe for kids and generate no heat. Headlamps keep your hands free. Candles are a fire hazard when the fire department cannot reach you. Rely on batteries, not flames. Number sign. Mistake number 4. Opening the refrigerator. Now let's talk about food. This is mistake number 4, the peak. We are creatures of habit. When the power goes out, we get bored and hungry. We open the refrigerator to check what is inside. Every time you open that door, you destroy the cold air barrier, keeping your food safe. Here is the science. An unopened refrigerator keeps food cold for 4 hours. TTPS, WW Fox News. ComHealth Winter Storm Power Outages Food Safety CDC. An unopened freezer holds for 48 hours, but the moment you open the door, warm air rushes in, slashing preservation time. The deadly mistake isn't just opening the door. It is tasting the food to test it. You find meat that has been in a warm refrigerator for 6 hours. It smells fine, it feels cool, you cook it. This is biological gambling. Bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli grow rapidly in the danger zone between 40 and 140 degrees F. They don't always create a smell or slime. If food has been above 40 degrees for 2 hours, it is trash. Do not taste it to test it. The rule is simple. When in doubt, throw it out. You do not want to add food poisoning to a situation where the toilets might not flush. Number son mistake. Number 5, plugging devices back in too soon. Finally, we arrive at the mistake. That happens exactly when the power comes back on. You survived the cold and dark. The street lights flicker on. You cheer, but then you hear a loud pop, followed by the smell of burning plastic. You survived, but your electronics did not. This is mistake number 5, failing to unplug. When the grid is restored, it is not gentle. It is a violent surge. Utility companies switch massive transformers online, causing voltage to spike significantly above standard levels. In the United States, standard voltage is 120 volts, which actually oscillates to a peak of 169 volts. During a power surge, voltage exceeds 169 volts. This power surge acts like a hammer, hitting your electronics. Your refrigerator, compressor, TV, and computer are all at risk. We see entire houses where appliances are fried the second power returns. When the lights go out, immediately unplug everything. Leave one single lamp plugged in and turned on. This is your signal. When that lamp turns on, you know power is restored. Wait 20 minutes after power returns before plugging expensive appliances back in. This allows the grid to stabilize. Those 20 minutes can save you thousands of dollars. Surviving a power outage is about patience and discipline. It is about suppressing the urge to do something active and instead doing the safe thing, waiting. Let's recap. Never run a generator near the house. Never use a gas oven for heat. Use LEDs instead of candles. Keep the refrigerator closed. And unplug your devices until the grid stabilizes. If you avoid these 5 mistakes, a blackout is just an inconvenience. If you ignore them, it becomes a tragedy. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit the like button so the algorithm shares this safety information with more people. It might just save a life. Stay safe, and thanks for watching.